Today on the tasting couch, I decide which candy bar reigns supreme. I started this video by going to my local establishment of rolling hot food. And speaking of some delicious rolling hot food. Alright, I sense the judgment through the camera. But sometimes these 7-Eleven hot dogs be hitting. I'm not gonna lie. And don't act like you haven't had one before. Also, heartburn, I know you're coming. Hopefully that Prevacid will kick in and take care of me. So transitioning back to the rolling food heaven, I grabbed some chocolate delicacies off the counter that you see here. I bumped into a crate or two. I took these bad boys back to the apartment, obviously cleaned them off. I look joyous here doing that. And then I grabbed all the bars because it was ready to enter the tasting couch. So, a quick set of rules for you guys. We have 12 candy bars here. I'm going to taste them one by one. I'm going to rank them from best to worst and give them a rating on a scale of 1 to 10. Very straightforward. But let's get started with candy bar number 1. Competitor number 1, we have the classic Milky Way. I do not think that I have ever had these really, other than maybe in those compound packs. But these are ones I kind of avoided during Halloween. But let's see. Oh, they're good. Rich chocolate, creamy. Okay. Is there peanut in here? Oh, that's just crispy chocolate on the edges. That's solid. Now, I do also want to mention, I didn't mention this in the rules, I can change as we go through based on additional tasting, but I'm going to start this around a 7. So I'm going to put that right there. Milky Way solid candy bar. Moving on to candy bar number 2. Candy bar number 2 is my childhood favorite, actually, Three Musketeers. And look at what Three Musketeers is doing here with the double bar. They know what we're about in this game. So let me crack this one open. By the way, we're about to have a fun movie day today. Candy galore. It just looks, it looks beautiful. Let me just... Oh, God. All right, down the chute. A much more straightforward flavor than Milky Way. But I like it a little bit better. So, I'm putting that a little ahead. 7.4. Milky Way is very good. Three Musketeers, 7.4. Taking up the room, you big boy bar. Moving on to bar number 3. Not even going to act excited about this one. Candy bar number 3 is good bar. I don't even know what's in here. It's just peanuts. I have never had one of these in my entire life. Chocolate candy with peanuts. I'm just going to... There's not even chocolate in here. It's just peanut. Where's the, like... Oh, my... 3. Next candy bar. Back to the more serious contenders with candy bar number 4. Excuse me, I can count. We have our Twix. This also is double bar in it, like the Three Musketeers, but just the size, the size difference ain't there. I couldn't even find, by the way, the single Three Musketeers, so that wasn't me just being fat. All right, Twix. Oh, that is fantastic. You get that crisp bite, which none of these 3 have really, I don't know what that was. None of these 2 have had yet. So this is going ahead. Let me slide these bad boys down. Twix is getting a solid, I'll give it an 8. Twix is a solid 8. Moving on to candy bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not going to lie to you guys right now. I already feel my sugar levels shooting through the roof, so we ain't even halfway done yet. But the next contender is Almond Joy. Not excited about this one either. It just, like, that's not appetizing. Like, it just, like, what is that? Looks like it has gross and disformation on it. All right, let's go in. What is that? What is in here? Oh, coconut. Oh my God. Give me a sec. That was terrible. What? I hate coconut. Even though there was coconut on the cover, I thought it was a joke. That is a .002. That was horrendous. Oh, my eyes. I'm not even... look at that color. Next candy bar. I just had to spend a few seconds cleansing my palate because I didn't want to inhibit the rest of the competitors with that nasty that just entered my mouth. We are moving on into the classic Hershey bar. I am definitely partial to this one. It's just so milky, chocolatey goodness. So let me take off a brick. Almond Joy, learn something. This is incredible. Better than Twix? No. Because although it is delicious, it's a little too simplistic. Twix has that texture. It is better than Three Musketeers. It is better than Milky Way. So it's going to slide in here at a 7. I'm going to give that a 7.8. Solid quality bar. Thank you for helping me after I'm still, like, internally struggling with what that was. But moving on to candy bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got a little VIP action on that last candy bar with Rosa. She may be popping in and out. Who knows? But number 7 is Baby Ruth. What I just did is I actually read what was in it because I don't need any more Almond Joy shocks. And I don't think I've ever had a Baby Ruth either. Apparently it's peanuts, caramel, and nougat. So thank God there's no coconut. This texture... Oh, nah. It's all bumpy. I know it's the peanuts, but that doesn't look like something I want to eat. But, oh, it's so thick. Why? Jesus Christ. I think a filling came out. That's not good. I'm not even going to finish that. Is it Almond Joy? Absolutely not, because I literally didn't swallow the Almond Joy. It's going here between the Mr. Good bar and the Almond Joy, giving it about a 2. Alright? It didn't come apart, and then all it tastes like is peanut. I get nothing else. Moving on to the next candy bar. I'll be honest, I'm already hitting a wall. I don't eat sweets like this, but I'm doing it. We're on to a Whatchamacallit. I thought that this candy bar did not exist in real life. I think I saw it in like a TV show one time and I thought it was a joke. And it wasn't until literally maybe like 2 or 3 years ago that I realized it was an actual thing. I did not read the ingredients on here, so I'm just going in and seeing what happens. Please pray to God there's no coconut in here. Oh, like a Rice Krispie? Yes. It tastes like okay. I like this. It's basically a chocolate-covered Rice Krispie, if you guys have never had it. But that's what it is. Nothing special. Not bad. I'm going to put it right here at about a 6. So moving on to your next candy bar. Down to the final 4. We're looking at Kit Kat here. Classic. I'm expecting big things from the Kit Kat. Twix, I think you got something to worry about. Now, what I don't like, automatically, this is much harder to open, just the way the candy bar sits in the packaging. But it's about taste, so I'm not going to be a heathen and bite it off the corner. If you guys do not tear these individually and eat them, you are a psychopath. So I'm going to pull off one. Oh. Oh. When we originally thought of candy bars, this is what we were talking about. This is in first. Pretty easily. That, I will tell you, the underrated part of a Kit Kat is actually you get this kind of chocolatey border along the outside. If you just nibble, chocolate down, you just nibble on that, it is so good. The first one I think I've taken 4 bites of. But that getting a 9. Moving on to the next candy bar. I don't know if it was the hot dog or these candy bars or a combination of both, but that heartburn is sitting strong. Next up is Snickers. It's already open. The camera woman got a little excited and went a little ham early here, so that's why it's already open. Snickers is already also part of that 2-piece game. I don't know when this has started to become a thing, where you got 2 candy bars here, 2 candy bars here, and 2 candy bars here. But me and all the big boys across the world are pretty happy with it. So, let me take a bite. Okay. It's very, very dense. So, like, I'm squeezing pretty hard, and there's no movement happening. So, it's okay. It will fill you up if you're hungry. But taste it just it is slightly better than a Whatchamacallit. I will give it a 6.5. So we have, how many more? 2 more left, and then we'll have our official rankings. Alright, long journey here. Candy bar number 11. This is a Papa Jackson special. This is also part of the 2-piece game. This is split in half. Rosa all up on the camera woman right now. You may get a sneak peek. Hi, Rosa. Anyways, moving on. Butterfinger. Never had these growing up. Why? My dad would go in my Halloween bag and steal all of these. So this is his favorite. I have no idea what this tastes like. Butterfinger, it says crispity, crunchy peanut butter. Crispy, crunchy peanut butter. What in the... I don't know what that means. I don't know why they wouldn't call it a peanut Butterfinger. When I hear Butterfinger, I think of, like, cooking butter. Oh, what... Dad, explain. It looks like fish food. Come here. It looks like fish food in there. Like that stuff you crink. It's like it's disintegrating. What is? What is happening? This is a candy bar. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna try to swallow this without it disintegrating into pieces. Dad, I'm sorry. You know I love you. This is trash. This is absolute trash. What did I give the Baby Ruth? I gave the Baby Ruth, and check my scoreboard, a 2. This is a 1. This is bad. It's going right here. There's no Almond Joy. Almond Joy is terrible. But, I mean, look at it. I opened it, and it fell. It fell. Like, what? That was bad. We got 1 more left. Kit Kat is still king right now. We'll see if our last bar can take over first place. Please ignore the Butterfinger graveyard that's accumulating in the corner as we move on to Reese's Fast Break. So this is a fairly new bar. And I didn't get the Reese's cups because that's not a chocolate bar. It's a chocolate cup. This is actually a bar. And I could not let... this one go untasted due to Linda, who helped pick this as a topic. So I'm going to take a bite out of this. This is her favorite. Never had one, but Reese's Cups are my favorite, like, chocolatey dessert, let's say. Okay. This is the problem I'm facing. It's not a Reese's Cup. If they just turned this, they needed to take out the nougat. The nougat didn't help this. If it was just, if you take a look in there, if it was just the Reese's chocolate and the peanut butter in bar form, it would be better. That nougat is super, I've said this like 8, but it's dense. And just like it sticks while I'm chewing. Now, with that said, it's very good. It's better than Three Musketeers. It's better than a Hershey. But I anticipated this taking over the top spot, but it's not going to. It is better. It's going between Hersheys and Twix. Hersheys is a 7.5. Twix is an 8. I'll give this about a 7.8. So let me do some maneuvering here. I'm going to sit it right on top. So these are our definitive rankings here. Kit Kat is the best out of the ones I have. Almond Joy is so bad. Do not buy that. Guys, I'm looking out for you. Do not buy Almond Joy. Butterfinger, I can't even eat. Like, it's just like condensed fish food. These were fine. Whatchamacallit was decent. Basically, if I break these into tiers, I would say these are all very good. These are my, like, middle of the road, and these are god-awful. Don't touch them. So, this moves us to our official candy bar rankings. We got Kit Kat in first. Everything really on the left side, and I would even go up to the Whatchamacallit in spot 8, are solid. Moving down to those Butterfingers and Almond Joys, which were just repulsive. But that is the official rankings. No arguments. So I hope you guys enjoyed that candy bar ranking video. This is Rose. I had to take her away because she just tried to punish a Butterfinger, and I'm not trying to have her have issues over a Butterfinger of all candies. If you're gonna go out, Rosa, go out on a Twix at least. Like, I don't, but we're gonna say goodbye. The next time it will be ranking queso, which was a great idea. So we're gonna go over to the local Harris Teeter, buy up all the queso, and taste some queso and rank that. So until next time, thank you guys for the support, the encouragement, and the ideas. I will keep the content flowing as long as I have those fresh ideas. So until next time, goodbye.